winners of this match will be the #1 contenders for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, Dragon Lee and Kenny King. Mark and Jay, the Briscoes.
Mark up front, Jay in the back.
Showtime, baby.
Oh! Off the ropes he goes. Dragon Lee catches him. Double underhook. Wow! Desnucadora on the knee. Rare unforced error by the Briscoes as he's in a whole world of trouble. And Dragon Lee gets both Briscoes. And he's going up to the top. Amy Rose. And who's that? Wow! Wait, Kinder surprise. That's Flip Gordon. What the hell's he doing here? Kenny King rolls him up too. Kenny King hit Jay Briscoe.
The winners of the match receiving a shot next week at the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, the team of Kenny King and Dragon Lee. Bateman, Mike Bennett.
No code of honor, spear.
You want to try to break my leg? Huh? You want to try to break my leg?
Oh, no.
He can't.
Oh! God! Oh, he's looking for this as a kill. He's looking for that pile driver, and this will end it. Bateman will win the grudge match, move up the ranks. Off the ropes, though, Bennett escapes, follows him in, kicks him. Into the ropes he goes. Spear sends Bateman down. There's a fast follow-up, and Bennett looking for that pile driver, gets it.
That's a good precursor right there. That could do it.
Hooks the legs, 2, 3, he got him.
And it is for the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Championship, Shane Taylor Promotions. They are the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champions, Ray Oris, Flamita, Bandito, Mexa Squad.
Nice drop down by Bose. Look at the agility on the big man.
The leapfrog. Are you kidding me?
What is the plan here? Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, now what?
Mexa Squad!
Now they're down.
Oh my goodness.
Twist the what? Twist call now. Pop! Whoa! Helicopter! 2!
Oh,
You might see it. Flamita. Oh, out of the way. Oh, no! Ray Oris just planted Flamita.
oh!
Drives both men down. Shay Taylor, welcome to the land.
That's it, Riccaboni. I promise you that much.
New 6-Man Tag Team Champions.
I don't dress the way you like. I don't look the way you like. But I fight the way I like.
The winners of this match and new Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champions, Shane Taylor Promotions.
I know this is a team effort, but Shane Taylor, nobody can beat him right now. 3 of the top wrestlers in the world couldn't take him down.
There was one point in the match that had...
Step 1! I'm tired.
I'm Quinn McKay, and I'm here to update you on everything going on for the week in Ring of Honor. In case you missed it, we are gearing up for this weekend's much-hyped and bound-to-deliver Championship Edition dramatic music of ROH TV. We'll highlight everything going on in that episode later on today, but first, on the latest edition of ROH TV, we saw history made as Shane Taylor and SOS won the ROH 6-Man championships by defeating the Mexa Squad in a fantastic match. I was able to get comments from Shane Taylor Promotions immediately following the match, so let's go to those now. I'm Quinn McKay, backstage at Ring of Honor, and we just saw the first new title change of the post-COVID era. Yeah, STP.
Here we got it.
Sir.
You see this?
You see this?
Yeah.
You see this?
You gave us 1
Big
year.
Big Shane, you took a chance. You took a chance on SOS. You manifested it, and tonight it came through. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate that.
Anytime, boys. I don't mean to rain on the parade.
It's all good.
We will damn sure celebrate later. But first and foremost, Mexa Squad. You guys weren't able to team together for over a year. So anytime you want your rematch for these, you got it. Now, on to other business. I'd be remiss if I didn't address the bull in the room. So, El Toro Blanco Rouge. The deal is set. Everything's been signed. All we gotta do is wait. I am coming for my Ring of Honor World Championship, and there's not a damn thing you, your brother, or your daddy can do about it.
You see it.
Shane Taylor has all of the appropriate momentum on his side, and this weekend he has the opportunity to win the most prestigious title in all of wrestling, the Ring of Honor World Championship. We'll get up close with Shane on the big match a little later today, but also on the latest edition of ROH TV, the Faction Ingobernable members Dragon Lee and Kenny King defeated Mark and Jay Briscoe to earn a shot at Jonathan Gresham and Jay Lethal's ROH World Tag Team Championships on this weekend's Championship Edition. Dramatic music. Let's take a look at the rankings and hear what LFI had to say after their match.
By Castle has him up back in the ring! No! By Woods! Woods has him! Traps him in the cloverleaf! Body scissors!
That's it, that's it.
Woods lock does it!
Wow.
Oh,
That's
and
it.
Williams!
That's it.
Pile driver!
Yeah, that'll do it right there, Riccaboni.
Cover,
That's it.
2,
Yeah.
3.
Wow.
The winner of this match, Hot Sauce, Tracy Williams.
Wow. Oh, Taylor got him. Welcome to the land.
That'll do
Welcome
it,
to the land.
Riccaboni.
Hook the
That's
line,
it.
2.
That's it. That's it.
Shane Taylor has pinned Jay Lethal.
Wow.
But I fight the way I like. I don't walk the way you like. I don't talk the way you like. But I fight the way I like. I don't move the way you like. Man, my crew ain't who you like. But we fight the way we like.
Kenny King rolls him up too. Kenny King pinned Jay Briscoe.
The winners of the match, receiving a shot next week at the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship, the team of Kenny King and Dragon Lee.
What the heck just happened?
K-I-N-G King.
I'm Quinn McKay, backstage at Ring of Honor, and that is LFI, so let's see. Hello, Dragon Lee and Amy Rose and Kenny King. Hey, can I ask you guys a question? Hey, hello, I'm Quinn McKay. I have questions for you.
Please. Vamos a ganarles. Solo lo único que te puedo decir, vamos a quitar los pinches cinturones de güeyes y ya.
What do you want? Somebody come get the little mouse. What, Jay Lethal, John Gresham. Ain't no more good guys.
No.
Foundation, it's a wrap.
I don't know. Tag titles, they're talking about a next match. I don't know, man. Not a mouse. Jesus. Kenny King and Dragon Lee have the opportunity to add the ROH tag titles to their collection this weekend. But would that have happened if it wasn't for Flip Gordon? With EC3 out of sight and off the grid for the last few months, Jay Briscoe was ready to focus on the tag titles once again with his brother Mark. Well, EC3 is back and still on a mission to find out if honor is real. He paid off the mercenary to interfere, thus causing the Briscoes to lose and proving that some will put money over honor. Let's go back and hear what EC3 had to say.
But I have proven that honor can be bought. If honor can be bought, honor is not real. Is that what honor is? Financial gain? Greed?
Wait, what is he talking about?
Or is honor in the attention, the likes, the comments, the retweets, the shares, the gluttony of social media? I ask you this, Jay Briscoe, because you are one of the few men I truly respect in this degrading, slothful industry. Jay Briscoe, you have never bent the knee to the demented narcissism and the lust that this business and this culture has become. Because Jay Briscoe, you work hard and you fight harder. You go about your business, you run a business, you have a family, and you have a legacy within this company that transcends the very name. Jay, I envy you. Now, where does your honor take you from here, Jay Briscoe? Do you honor that legacy, once again become the world heavyweight champion, once again honor your pride? Or will you honor your emotions? You are free, freer than you even know. You are a free Jay Briscoe, and you control your narrative.
On to even more exciting news. In 2 short weeks on ROH TV, we'll see a 4-corner survival. That match will earn the winner a shot at either Shane Taylor or Roosh for the ROH World Championship at the ROH Anniversary Show, Friday, March 26th on pay-per-view. It'll be Matt Taven, Jay Lethal, Jay Briscoe, and EC3 all doing battle for the next shot at the ROH World Championship. It's anybody's guess who will walk out victorious and move on to the Anniversary Show. Also in the latest episode of TV, we saw Mike Bennett defeat Bateman in a grudge match. After the bout, the OGK gave Bateman a taste of the Righteous's own medicine. Let's go back and see what happened and hear from Bennett after the disturbing incident.
Vinny, I know you're watching right now. And you know what I'm gonna do to this big dumb Melvin. And you can stop it right now. I will stop this right now if you do what's right, Vinny. You give me the match that you know I deserve. This needs to come to an end.
Taven, I heard what you said, and you're right. I was watching you beg for attention while holding someone else down. That's kind of your thing, dig what I'm saying? And this is gonna be a tough pill for you to swallow, because they're always used to hearing everybody tell you yes around here. But me, I'm the man with all the power to look you in the face and tell you, no.
He told Taven no. And Taven, you don't need to do this. There's no point that needs to be proved. Taven, oh God!
I'm Quinn McKay, backstage at Ring of Honor, and before we saw a run-in by Matt Taven and an announcement and interruption by Vincent, we watched Mike Bennett defeat Bateman of the Righteous. Bennett, what we saw from you was a little bit out of character, and I want to know if you have anything to say about that.
Yeah, I don't. You can only push a man so far. You know, I don't condone what I did. I'm not proud of it. I'm not going to let my kids see that. But you just, Quinn, I can only be pushed so far. I came back here to Ring of Honor and I thought it was supposed to be fun. It was supposed to be exciting. It was supposed to be my time to shine. And instead, I have to deal with Bateman. I have to deal with Vincent. You can only push me so far. I didn't want to do that. I had to do that. I told Matt we had to do it. Sooner or later, you get pushed into a corner. The only thing you can do is fight back. And I'm sorry if that was violent. And I'm sorry if you're not proud of what I did. Like I said, I don't condone it. But it had to be done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. I don't think that Mike Bennett could ever do anything I wasn't proud of. As you know, the ROH Board of Directors have enacted a rule that Matt Taven and Vincent cannot be in the same ring with each other at an ROH-sanctioned event due to liabilities. However, this must come to an end, and ROH officials are in the process of finding an outlet for these men to settle their differences once and for all outside of an ROH sanctioned event. Switching gears a bit, the response we've gotten to exclusive matches here in Week by Week has been excellent, so we've decided to keep serving them up. In the past, we've had a great four-way gauntlet with the ROH Dojo crew, a hard-hitting match between Sledge and O'Shea Edwards a couple weeks ago, and I want to keep these going. So I told my boss, hey boss, whose name is not Dave Honor, by the way, more matches on Week by Week, please. And the boss said, yeah, cool, that would be dope. So next week, we have another Week by Week exclusive match. The Mile High Magnum, Dak Draper, will face Joe Keys in a Pure Rules match. Let's take a closer look now at that match.
Starting to be getting with Dak. So he was at the dojo with myself and others, that's no secret, but how he got there didn't sit right with me. I recall one day, one of our trainers came up to us and said, there's gonna be a new man joining us coming Monday, and he's gonna be the new leader amongst you guys. New leader? Who the hell is this guy? This giant shows up, 6'5", unnecessarily tan, and just, like, damn. Damn. Like, if this is the new standard we have to live up to, we got to pick our game up. So, I know Dak on a personal sense. We've hung outside wrestling one night. I got to know him as the human being. I know his insecurities. I know his faults. I know what he thinks, how he thinks. What eats him up the most is he's always been told that he's going to be something great. And he's going to be the next greatest thing, the face of this company. But he's never lived up to him. Not just in this mindset, but his own mindset. And that kills him on the inside. That crushes him on the inside. And I feel like this is the first time in his life that he's been surrounded by people that is just as goal-oriented as himself, but are just as skilled as himself. And that bothers him. He's always been the number one dude. Now that he's on the ROH roster, they're going to kick his ass to stay on top. They got families to feed, mortgages to pay. They don't care about prospects. They don't care about what the future may hold. They care about what is now. I care about what is now. I got bills to pay. I got goals to fulfill. I got this to silence. I got this to satisfy, just like you do, Dak. I want the All-American wrestler Dak. I want that kick-ass Dak Draper that beat the piss out of anybody that showed up to our training dojo who thought they could hang with us. Give me that guy. But honestly, I don't think he exists anymore. Dak, at the end of the day, this is the professional wrestling business. You're swimming with sharks, man, and you're bleeding out. If you don't get that wound fixed quick, look, man, you're my friend. But all I see is blood in the water.
So when the Ring of Honor dojo moved to Baltimore and became what it is now, I was supposed to report with everybody else, but it was summertime in Colorado. I reported 2 weeks late, and I got to the dojo on a Monday, and I noticed that everybody was wearing black knee pads, and their boots were laced up. Everybody looked really proper. So on Tuesday, I wore a red knee pad and a white knee pad, two mismatched colors. And I just wanted to see who looked up to Dak Draper, who's gonna try and be like Dak Draper. By the following Monday, the very first guy to wear two mismatched knee pads, Joe Keys. Because Joe Keys looks up to Dak Draper. And I respect Joe Keys' judgment. I would look up to Dak Draper too if I was Joe Keys. But when you look up to someone like that, you start to look up to them almost as a big brother of sorts. And I don't know if anybody here is familiar with big brother syndrome, but big brother syndrome means no matter how much an athlete progresses and improves and evolves, they can never beat their big brother because there's a mental hurdle there. Well, my initial reaction when I saw that there was a gauntlet among dojo guys for a shot at the Pure Championship was anger. My second thought was, yeah, Keys is probably gonna win. Because Joe Keys is good. Joe Keys has been good. And as I've gotten better, I've seen Joe Keys get better and better and better. I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't immensely proud of Joe Keys. Because I've seen Joe Keys improve and I've seen Joe Keys climb. And in a way, I feel responsible for that. Because I feel like my own success motivated Joe. As Dak Draper moves up the card at Ring of Honor, moves up and becomes a bona fide star on the Ring of Honor roster, I can see Joe Keys become more motivated, more driven. Because I'm a role model for Joe. Joe looks up to me. Joe looks up to me, like I said before, like a big brother. No matter how good you get, no matter how big, no matter how strong, no matter how technically proficient, you're never gonna be able to beat up your big brother, Joe. You can reach, and you can reach. Shame on you if you think you'll ever touch the Mile High Magnum.
There is so much going on in Ring of Honor, and all eyes will be on this weekend's championship edition of TV. 2 huge, enormous championship matches. First, the Facción Ingobernable members Dragon Lee and Kenny King will face the Foundation's Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships, and the pure tag rules will be enforced. Let's hear from both teams now.
They say the foundation. What foundation?
¿Qué?
La facción ingobernable es una verdadera facción, una fundación, hermano. Y ahora lo que nos importa es el otro campeonato estará aquí, or maybe here.
Here.
Hermano, what do you think?
You know what I think, brother? I think that we are one win away from domination. I think that we're going to beat these guys in a pure match. I think that John Gresham and Jay Lethal need to know that this is not their house. Esta es nuestra casa.
Yeah.
We're going to win because we are undeniable. We're going to win because we are unbeatable. We're unstoppable. We're going to win because we are ungovernable. Don't get it twisted. We are la facción ingobernable.
Kenny King and Dragon Lee, in order to become the #1 contenders for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships, you guys defeated the Briscoes. Now that is a great feat, something to be proud of, but believe it or not, that was the easy part. Because now you're stepping into the ring with 2 of the greatest pure wrestlers in this company, and my God, it is in a pure rules tag match. You know what that means? You're actually gonna have to wrestle.
And with that being said, I want you boys to understand something. The world is now watching, and their eyes are all fixed upon the Foundation and pure wrestlers. So to get these championships, you're gonna have to wrestle. You're gonna have to out-wrestle. You're gonna have to outclass 2 of the best pure wrestlers in the world. But you won't.
That is sure to be a fantastic match. And then there's the main event, the long-awaited ROH World Championship match between 2 volatile monsters. El Toro Blanco Rouge will defend his title against #1 contender Shane Taylor. You wanted it, and you're getting it. Let's hear from the challenger now.
Being Ring of Honor World Champion means you sit at the front of the line of innovation. It means you sit at the front of the line of progress in this industry. It means your name is synonymous with being the absolute best in the world. At least, that's what it was supposed to mean. Because whether people realize it or not, whether Ring of Honor realizes it or not, whether it's true or not, there's a stigma about Ring of Honor. It's been there for years, and that stigma is that nobody like me is ever supposed to compete for or win the Ring of Honor World Championship. Now, before all you social media people start losing your minds, let me explain. When I say somebody like me, I don't just mean an African-American male. I mean an African-American male who also speaks up about politics, talks about social issues. I make waves. I rock the boat. I tell the truth. And because I do, that makes a lot of people very nervous. That makes a lot of people very scared because they can't relate to me. They don't know my struggle. They can't relate to my culture. They can't relate to my problems. So they assume that if they can't relate, people can't relate. But that's where they messed up. Because when they did this experience, when they did this Choose Your Honor, it was the people who voted me to be the #1 contender for the Ring of Honor World Championship. That tells me that everything I do, everything I say, resonates with the people. And it tells me that the people are ready to see a new Ring of Honor World Champion. One that can deliver night in and night out, just like Danielson used to, just like Joe used to, like McGuinness used to. The people deserve to have a Ring of Honor World Champion that defends their championship more than once every 10 months. Rouge, I get it. You're physical, you're brutal. Growing up on the east side of Cleveland, Ohio, that's all I saw. This is home for me. Rouge, when you're standing across that ring from me, The intimidation that you may bring to other people, you won't find in me. You will see no fear in my eyes. You will see no intimidation in my eyes. As hard as you hit, I'm gonna hit harder. The physicality that you bring, I promise you I will bring more of it. The intensity that you have, I will match and exceed. I've been the MVP of this place for over 3 years. I have been the most consistent. I have been the best. I elevate everybody that's around me. Anybody that's been in the ring with me is better off because of it. As far as I'm concerned, I'm the uncrowned champion of this place anyway. When we step in the ring, I make it official.
Shane Taylor has proven himself in an ROH ring time and time again. But as we've seen, ROH will stop at absolutely nothing to ensure that he walks away with the World Championship. I worry is like a general personality trait, so I'm definitely worried for anyone or anything that gets in their path. Remember though, we have a lot going on. Let's talk about it, shall we? Kevin Eck drops the ROH Strong podcast every Monday. The latest guest is the world-famous CB. CB is back with a whole new style, so you're guaranteed insight into his brand new outlook. Also, shophonor.com. That's right, www.shophonor.com is the brand new mobile-friendly ROH store that's turning ordinary online shopping into an immersive experience. Go check it out now and see all of the brand new t-shirts and all the new micro-brawlers as well, because they're adorable, tiny people like love it. Oh, and not to mention the ROH 19th anniversary will take place on pay-per-view on Friday, March 26th. All of the ROH championships will be on the line. It will be a 4-hour celebration of the best wrestling on the planet. Share your thoughts and opinions about all things ROH in our Facebook group and hashtag #ChooseYourHonor. Plus, speaking of hashtags, the hashtag WatchROH Twitter watch party every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, Championship Edition. Dramatic music. Thank you. You can follow me on social media at Quinn McKay and Ring of Honor, appropriately enough, at Ring of Honor. Like, subscribe, and hit the little bell icon to stay up to date on everything ROH. I'm Quinn McKay, and I'll see you next week on Week by Week.
I think it's obvious as to who the #1 contender for the World Championship is. I told you before, I got next.
Taylor, talk. Remember, I'm El Toro Blanco Rouge, and I will make it a ring of honor. My empire, remember, again. When you miss with the bull, you get the hearts.